How much do you think AI is actually boosting businesses globally then?
Take the buyer as an example. So if we think about the search volume for the information or for a product, I think the search volume for the information part is 10 times than the products part. So think about it. If you want to start a business, you will not specifically go to a products or go to a kind of suppliers. You will come up with an idea like what's trending and what's the specific kind of textile you're going to use in your product. And then it's come up the big business plan, and then it's come to the products. So now using AI, I have this kind of a multi-round dialogue kind of search. A lot of people now, it's more easy to do business online. And for the sellers, we see current our kind of for agent, these tools is already better than 60 or 70% of the seller if they are new on Alibaba.com in terms of the conversion rate for the customer engagement and for the product management.
But how many businesses, I think there's around 200,000 SMEs that are on the platform. How many businesses are actually using AI today?
So currently the weekly active sellers are more than 100,000. So it's more than half of the sellers is already equipped by this agent-based tools. And for the buyer side, actually we launched the Accio from last November. Until now, there are accumulating more than 1 million users is using Accio, using this AI-based powered search.
How much do you feel the competitive pressure on AI given the amount of innovation that's coming from China?
Okay, so first of all, we think there's a lot we can do so far. For example, we talk about the reasoning models, but based on language. There's a lot on the multimodal stuff that we can do later on. Like you can base on anything, an image, a video, or a file that you uploaded the file that the reasoning model can help you to interpret and to execute upon. So all those kind of things, we still believe there's a huge space to grow and we can leverage the most. I mean, the models from Meta, from DeepSeek, from Ali Cloud, 同一千问. So all these models actually can help us to boost the capability of the applications that we believe application actually is a key here. And why we think we can do it here, we can do better than others, is not going to be a few tools that play for the people answer the easy questions. It need to be highly integrated into the big scenarios. Like global trade is a $30 trillion US business. I don't think of any other business is larger than this. So if we can apply AI in this business and helping a lot of SMBs, so who cannot participate in the global trade, and now they can. So I think this is a big success for us.
A lot of people are expecting industry consolidation or AI consolidation in China this coming year. How many winners do you see in the AI space in China?
So actually, for that part, I can only speak of my opinion. So if you ask this question in January 2025, I think nobody can anticipate that there's a company called DeepSeek. I think you ask this question in March. I don't think that anybody can anticipate what's going to happen in April as well. This industry is moving so fast, and a lot of people doing a lot of innovations. We just need to focus on what are the right problems we need to tackle. As people in this technology domain, I don't think anybody can anticipate what's going on for this year.
Last year, you spoke about expanding to the US. Are you still planning to do that?
Right. So US, actually, we have a team there. Actually, we work with Google, with Meta on the technology part, as well as with the user engagement as well. And also, we see a lot of kind of growth from US, since now we have global supplies in China, in Southeast Asia, in Europe as well. And we believe building a kind of global supplies with more resilient supply chain to help SMBs in Europe is still our strategy. And in the early of this year, we see the US orders, meaning the SMBs buying from Alibaba.com is still kind of 30% of growth. So I think it's very strong, and we'll keep investing on that.
Do you see that still being able to be replicated even if you've got a lot of trade uncertainties and tariffs that are rising?
I think so. So the first one is that we are providing a supply base all over the world. So now we have more than 10,000 of suppliers in Europe and also in Southeast Asia, in India and Pakistan as well. So we're not supplying the kind of product only in one country. Actually, it's a global supply. And the second is still demand and supply is the fundamental rules. So all the other kind of turbulence may impact in short term, but according to the current data, there are still a lot of people who is not penetrated by internet or digital. We believe there are going to be more and more people is using the platform technology to do their business. So that is not my kind of concern now.
We had the inflation figures that came out and they showed that really there's a concern building still around deflation within China, both in CPI, PPI, but you're dealing with businesses that are export oriented. So how are those businesses looking right now?
I think two things that I can share with you. So since the beginning of this year, the search index, so both in China kind of search engine, or also the social platforms. So searching Alibaba.com and global trading actually increased by 3 digits. It's like 118% of growth, which indicate that more and more people is interested to go global. And also the new sellers onboarded on Alibaba.com actually is growing very fast since last year. So we believe this still is a trend. And also one thing more that we can add to it is AI technology. So previously, many of the Taobao or Tmall suppliers, if you ask them, do you want to go global? I think the answer are all yes. But when they learn that they need to overcome the language, the time difference, the foreign exchange, custom clearance, all this stuff, then it's a little bit hesitant. So now all these layers is kind of is built on top of the new technology. And now we are lower the barrier for everyone to do this business. I think this is another angle that we impact and improve the kind of confidence for the suppliers.